Be a mega race. The lights are on here at Ulin Park. The cars hold. Away we go. Race number 1 for the PCs. The finals are underway, and we've got cars stalled at the back of the grid. That is, let's have a look at who that is. That is Richard Crozier, who finally gets it off the line after stalling the car. A disastrous start. Have a look at that though. Lorenzo Turi leads John Munro from Johnny Knight, and then Craig Lax in 4th place. Luke Kidsley in 5th. And wow, this is all going to get very hairy over these next couple of laps. And look at that, Lorenzo Turi gets a slow down penalty already. That must have been through Cascades. Drops from 1st to 4th already. He has to hope that he avoids that gaggle of cars behind him and gets through into Shell Oil's corner. He's got the pace to keep on the back of that group, but this is going to be awesome stuff. Your leader then, John Munro, comes into Britain's for the first time of asking. A very tricky chicane to master, but gets through absolutely fine. Well, this is proof in the pudding, if you want it, that you get some awesome racing on the PC. No incidents so far, no accidents, no calamities. I am touching my desk to make sure that I don't give it the commentator's cards, but look at that. Craig Lax is side by side as they come up through Nickerblue. It's always 3 wide. They're going to come down into Druids. Can Craig Lax take the lead? No, John Munro says no way. Closes the door on him. But yeah, Craig Lax makes a great move and jumps into 2nd place from Johnny Knight there. Lorenzo Turi now back into the mix as well, and he's going to have to defend against 3 cars, and Lorenzo Turi is going to make the move into 3rd place there. Lorenzo Turi and Johnny Knight side by side as they come across the line here. But lap number 2 gets underway, and it's John Munro from Craig Lax from Johnny Knight, and then it is Lorenzo Turi. But have a look at Luke Kidsley back in 5th place. Now, he wasn't on the same pace in terms of qualifying, but he is hanging with that group right now. Fantastic effort from Luke Kidsley there. But this is an awesome race here at Ulton Park. John Munro has got Craig Lax looking to the inside. They're side by side coming up to Island Bed. Is Craig Lax going to do it? I think John Munro will think better of it and try again later on. And that's a huge moment. John Munro just holds on to it. There's onto the grass. Oh, and contact as well. John Munro sent sideways on the entrance to Shell Oil's corner. Oh my goodness me. Well, that is not so good. Not so good from John Munro. It's so unfortunate. Drops him down into 7th place. He'll do a great recovery drive, but look at Craig Lax now. He has got Lorenzo Turi behind him, with Luke Kidsley now up into 3rd place. I would never have believed that, as we see Craig Lax throwing that car around within an inch of its life. Also, have a look at Peter Moore. Peter Moore up into 4th place as well here. 5th place then is going to be Ross McGregor. 6th place is Owen Ross. 7th place is going to be Johnny Knight with John Munro in 8th place. And then it is, who's that? James Fowler down in 9th place. And then Richard Crozier in 10th with Rory Drummond in 11th place. So we're away to start lap 3, and I need to take a deep breath here, because that was a wild 2 laps that we had opening up this first race for the PCs. And the pace, look at the pace from Craig Lax, 147.1, that is absolutely absurd pace. That's faster than his qualifying lap that he put in. So he is on it right now, throwing that car sideways. And you can see it. All 3 of your top 3 cars are under the 148 marker. And again, that is qualifying pace that they are on all race long. These are fast drivers. .7 of a second then, split it up. Craig Lax from Lorenzo Turi, from Luke Kidsley in 3rd place. Peter Moore has a slowdown or some sort of time penalty applied to him. You can see that with the red mark there, as we see Ross McGregor in 5th place. But let's have a look back to this battle here, as Owen Ross desperately trying to hold on to the 7th place from John Munro. It's not going to happen, because John Munro is getting forced out wide. They're going to come down into Hislop's here, and John Munro almost pulls side by side, tries to outbrake him and get the better run down into Knickerbrook, and Owen Ross making that car as wide as he possibly can. But look at that, JK16, Johnny Knight is away from him. He's 3 seconds up the road and trying to chase that lead group down, and he has the pace to absolutely do it. Ross McGregor there in 5th as well. And it is anyone's game right now, because all it takes is an accident or a collision to see some sort of misfortune happen. We saw it in the last one with William Black as John Munro tries to go round the outside of Lodge Corner there, gets the better exit there. He's right on the toe here of Owen Ross. If he's not careful, he's going to get done by James Fowler there as well. And John Munro dives to the inside, he's got the line done, and James Fowler comes a cropper at Old Hall Corner, he can't make it stick. John Munro then moves up into 7th place. Back with your leaders then, the gap now down to under 1 second as Lorenzo Turi just 2/10 faster on that last lap round. Again, your leaders doing under 1:48, so was Johnny Knight that last time round in 6th place, so he's got the ability to charge up to that front group as well, but he's about 8 seconds behind your race leader. Just absolutely blistering pace from your race leader right now. He's got that gap back up to 1.2 seconds, and Craig Lax making it look so very comfortable in this first final heat from Lorenzo Turi and Luke Kidsley in 3rd place there. Luke Kidsley, I'm absolutely delighted to see him on the podium for this. He's done such a fantastic job from qualifying 5th place and being very, very opportunistic to move up into 3rd place there. And it does look like Johnny Knight and John Munro are going to be relegated to mid-pack racing for the rest of this race, because we're with your leader just now as Craig Lax out of Lodge Corner to start the penultimate lap, and we're already, ladies and gentlemen, on to lap number 5 for your second last race of the night here. This is the Smrc Esports Racing Spring Championship. You're watching live on Facebook Live and on YouTube. And this is setting itself up for a cracking finish, but I think Craig Lax has got this under control. One man who is definitely fighting for this though is Peter Moore, who is just ahead of Ross McGregor as they come out of Cascades. What is Ross going to be able to do with this? Because I don't know if he is going to be able to do anything. Out of Island Bend and into Shell Oil Corner. That's a puff of the brake there. Ross McGregor thinks better of it. So a great little battle there as we see John Munro now just still ahead of Owen Ross. Now, John Munro was trying to catch up with Johnny Knight. Oh, and Johnny Knight hits the chicane! Just as we cut to him, Johnny Knight into the chicane at Britain's, and the car stalls, and that is an absolutely disastrous moment for Johnny Knight. Drops all the way down to 10th place there. That puts John Munro crucially, it's all about the points now. It's all about those extra positions that the drivers can make themselves up. And that is going to be the difference between, say, 2 or 3 extra points for John Munro. Wow, incredible stuff. And of course, John Munro currently in the lead of the championship with Lorenzo Turi by just 1 point. That is going to change because it's going to be Craig Lax, I believe, that is going to take the lead. And indeed it will be Craig Lax that takes the lead after this, if it stands this way, because your race leader has just started the final lap. And again, the fastest lap of the race, 1:47.042. That is just stupid pace from Craig Lax. Absolutely stupid fast. I'm so thoroughly jealous. I struggled to get the Clio round in a 1:49, never mind a 1:47 flat. And the thing is that the top 3 are just wringing the necks of these little cars. Stunning drive. So it's still Craig Laxton from Lorenzo Turi in second place, and Lorenzo has just unfortunately met his match today. They're joined in the championship, and this is going to give Craig Lax the upper hand. Luke Kidsley, though, is going to make significant progress up the championship order. Luke Kidsley wasn't even on the chart after last week, and he is definitely going to be now with a stunning third place if he can hold on to it. And what we have to watch for is Peter Moore has got a time penalty here, which could mean that John Munro jumps up not one but 2 places as Ross McGregor eyeing up that spot as well. But let's have a look at your race leader. Let's concentrate on him. 1.5 seconds ahead of Lorenzo Turi. Round Druids for the final time. It's been an absolutely stellar performance from Craig Lax. Faultless from start to finish. Down into Lodge Corner then. And it's going to be race number 1 for Craig Lax. A fantastic victory. Lorenzo Turi finishes in second place. Luke Kidsley, third place. Absolutely delighted with that one. Peter Moore drops down into 5th place as we see Ross McGregor taking 4th. Will it affect John Munro though? John Munro currently in 6th place. No, it doesn't. So John Munro finishes in 6th. It's going to be 7th place for Owen Ross, and then it is going to be Richard Crozier in 8th place. 9th place goes to James Fowler. 10th place goes to Johnny Knight, and Rory Drummond at the back of the field there. Wow. Absolutely. Wow. We need to take a very, very quick break to get our breath back. We'll save the replay and return to lobby, and when we come back we'll have more racing for you.